Fast food chains like McDonald's certainly have seen a drop in business because their dining rooms are closed, but with built-in drive-thrus and takeaway being an option, they're holding up better than most. The real story continues to be fast food workers who are continuing to fight for better wages, benefits, and working conditions amidst the pandemic.
These companies really say we're essential, but they don't really treat us as essential. It's just a title that they give us to make us feel special.
Luis Torres works for Chipotle in Midtown. He says when his mom got sick with COVID-19, he had to self-quarantine and was only paid for 1 week of work, not 2 as he was supposed to be. Plus, he was not put back on the schedule again until a month later. Even now, his hours are reduced.
It's like a big hit economically, especially when my mother's not working.
Torres says he and his coworkers have to provide their own masks, and social distancing is not being enforced.
And we will continue to fight until we win.
We heard similar stories during a Fight for 15 virtual strike with fast food workers from around the country this afternoon.
What do we want? 15!
Fast food workers have been on the front lines of campaigns for raising the minimum wage and getting sick leave for years. Now, for the first time, many are being told they're essential and they have to work through the pandemic, where many of us can isolate at home. We asked NYU Stern School of Business's Hans Taparia if working through these conditions would give them more leverage moving forward.
I think the social justice efforts will absolutely pick up steam. Having said that, the corporation is also getting more powerful. And with large numbers of people furloughed, large levels of unemployment, the leverage does also move to the corporations.
Taparia says look for companies to push back with more automation to keep prices down, as we've seen in other countries. If prices do end up increasing to support higher wages, customers will have to make a choice if they'll spend an extra $1 for that hamburger. Taparia also points out that the pandemic has made us more self-sufficient in our own homes and could change consumer behavior. That could be the real threat to fast food and fast food jobs.
With cooking proficiency increasing and improving as we speak, and less consumption of fast food taking place, there's actually a very interesting public health opportunity in front of us from a consumer perspective.
And while bigger fast food chains are expected to survive all of this, industry analysts say smaller fast food establishments, mom and pops, were under an enormous amount of pressure before the pandemic, and this may be the end for many of them. In Flatbush, Henry Rossoff, Pix 11 News.